Welcome to PSHS News. I'm Bailey Yancey.
And I'm Darby Copeland. Today on PSHS News, we have
Chaos hits student services.
a furry situation,
The $1 billion box.
DICE announces new game release,
And Bigfoot?
Perry Sun High School saw its first rampage in school history. Megan Mercer has the details.
Story today, a senior student went on a rampage throughout student service, approximately $200 worth of damage, and 5 people, including staff members, were minorly injured. Sadie, what did you see today?
Well, I was just sitting here waiting for my appointment when this kid just came out of one of the offices and he started throwing things and he hit me. He hit me with a chair. And I just didn't know what to do. So I just tried my best to mind my own business after he hit me, and I'm just really shaken.
He's suffering from severe stress and anxiety, and this is definitely translating into poor marks, poor attendance, which as a result is causing even more stress and anxiety. He doesn't have a proper outlet for this stress. He's not sure how to handle it, and that explains in part what was just exhibited.
Luckily, no one was seriously injured, and the student has been placed under counseling. No charges were laid. This has been Megan Mercer at Perry Sun High School News Student Services.
Thank you, Megan. Hopefully everyone recovers quickly and the student gets the help he needs.
Our next story takes place in Hamtown, where tragedy strikes. Sarah Borman has the story.
This is Sarah Borman reporting live from Hamtown, where earlier a hovercraft carrying mutant raccoons to Super China crashed into a rock, causing the death of the captain. Sources say the cause of death was raccoons mauling his face. Local health administrators say that these raccoons are highly hazardous and are carrying a deathly disease known as Mascorla. This is Jordan Lamers, the co-captain who was present at the scene of the incident. So Jordan, what happened?
Well, me's and Bill were finishing up our lunch, and well, this rabid, ginormous coon just jumps out and onto Bill's face, and then just starts ripping it to shreds. I just didn't even know we were towing coons.
Wow, so what did you do next?
Well, I just did what any normal person would have done. I took a life preserver and started whacking it over the head, but it just made it more mad.
Well, what happened next?
Well, the darn thing growled at me, and then the next thing I know, we crashed into a rock. And 14 of them coons just went out a porthole. I don't even know how they fit through there. They're so dang big.
Did you see anything?
I sure didn't, but I did hear them outside my house.
What will you do to keep your family safe?
I'm taking my family to Vegas.
So Jessica, what can you tell us?
You see, these raccoons are not only 3 times larger than the average raccoon, but they are also carrying a deadly poisonous disease.
What happens if you become infected?
Masquerula causes the skin around the eyes to darken to a pure black, and the skin becomes a sickly gray. Over time, a foul stench begins to release from pores. If not treated immediately, symptoms are reversible and death may occur.
What is the cure?
Treatment includes multiple needles in the butt.
Until all 20 raccoons have been caught, we please ask everyone to stay inside and take heavy precautions. This is Sarah from PSHS News signing off.
Our prayers are with the family of Captain Bill. This story really makes you think. Though, has science gone too far?
Now we take you to Tori Pilon with an inside scoop about a box with $1 billion.
My name is Tori Pilon, and I'm here today at PSHS High School. And as you know, there's this box that everybody knows about. And Lindsay, the homeless girl, has sold her box for $1 billion to a dumb redhead who wants to stalk her ex-boyfriend here in town. So Lindsay, why did you sell your box to the crazy redhead?
Give me $1 billion, so why not?
What are you going to do with the money?
Everything.
What do you mean by everything?
I'm gonna buy your house and your car.
So you're going to make me homeless?
Yes.
Okay. So, do you miss your box?
No. Would you go back to that box? I mean,
So, what is your name?
My name is Justine.
So, Justine, why would you buy a box for $1 billion from a homeless person?
I don't know, I thought it was cheap.
So
$1 billion is cheap, right?
No, cheap is like $20. Why didn't you just go to a grocery store and get it for free?
I use money to solve my problems.
You're gonna be broke. You're gonna be like freaking Lindsay. You're gonna be in a box on the street one day. So Deanna, what do you know about this girl in a box?
mean the girl that's outside my house stalking my boyfriend?
That's your boyfriend?
That's my boyfriend.
How do you feel about that?
I feel creeped, stalked. I don't want to leave my house. It's scary.
Are you gonna do anything about it?
I'm gonna light her on fire.
After today, I just figured out that people will do anything, even buy a box for $1 billion to stalk their ex-boyfriends. Try peeling, and this is PSA
Wow,
Just.
that's an expensive piece of cardboard.
It's a game that we've all been waiting for. DICE has confirmed the Star Wars Battlefront 3 is in production.
In May 2013, publisher-developer Electronic Arts obtained exclusive rights to develop Star Wars games for game consoles and its subsidiaries DICE. Retro Games and BioWare started to work on Star Wars games. DICE first acknowledged the game at Electronic Arts E3 2013 press conference, along with the teaser trailer. The game was built with a Frostbite 3 engine. Studio head Patrick Soderlund stated that the game would be DICE's interpretation of what Battlefront should be, while still incorporating elements from the previous two games. As such, DICE did not brand the new game as a sequel to Battlefront 2, but a reboot of the franchise. Soderlund said that the game was almost wasn't developed, but that staffers at DICE lobbied to be given the project. He called DICE's development of Battlefront a match made in heaven. In June 2014, it was revealed at EA's E3 2014 press conference that the planet Hoth and the moon Endor would be playable maps for the game. This has been Caden Crawford with PSHS News.
Now that seems like an exciting game. Thank you, Caden.
Breaking news. Apparently, there has been a Bigfoot spotting.
PSN, and today we must ask ourselves a very important question of what is big, hairy, and lives in the woods. Other than my Uncle Phil, that is.
Today I'm here with the individual who had the Bigfoot sighting earlier this week. Sir, can you tell us a little about who you are and what you saw?
Yeah, I can. I was on over there in my shack when I had to go to the potty, as you would call it. And so, I gone out to take my pee over there by that tree. And that's when it happened. I look up and there he was, running butt naked, hairy buns and all, right by me. I couldn't believe my eyes. I thought it must have been a bear or something. But nah, there it was in all twos. I said, "Ho! There he goes!" And he was gone.
Sir, would you say you were very frightened by this odd occurrence?
Nah, that ain't me. I don't get frightened much easy.
Sir, can you tell me what you did after the Bigfoot ran away?
Well, put back on my pants and headed inside. I think I must have got frostbite on my buttocks.
Thank you, sir, for the great interview. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, George. This has been the story for this evening. I'm George Manderson, reporting for PSHS.
So believe it or not, Bigfoot seems to be real.
In sports, both the junior and senior girls basketball teams will play their final game of the regular season.
The girls look to pick up a big win against Almaglin as they host MPS next Thursday.
It's currently 11 degrees outside with a 70% chance of thunderstorms. I'm Darby Copeland.
And I'm Bailey Yonti.
From PSHS News.
And all of us in the newsroom.
Keep calm and stay classy, Panthers.